Hi everyone, it's Dave Moffat at Stable Vehicle Contracts. It's Friday, so today is the day that we come to you with our 5 top leasing offers this week. So if you didn't know, every Saturday we email our subscribers our top 5 leasing offers, which we put together on a weekly basis. And what we're doing now every Friday, before we send it out to the database, we're going to come to Facebook Live and tell you all about it. Hopefully give you a head start on some of the great offers we've got, answer any leasing questions we have for you, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to jump into it and go through the offers with you that we picked out this week. So like always, if you've got any questions regarding the offers that we're putting together today for you, or any general leasing questions you have at all, please use the comments section, ask away, and I'll do my best to answer you sort of live, real time here. And if we can't answer it now, we'll follow it up in the comments section at a later date. Also, any offers all the offers we talk about, we're going to be putting links through to the website on those particular offers in the comments section below, so you'll be able to get more details directly from those links. Okie dokie. Right, so I'll jump in. First one we're going to talk to you about is the Seat Leon Sport Cupra. So this is a video of the vehicle for you to see. We put this deal together for you guys in response to disappointed customers. I think it's probably the best way. Not customers, disappointed people who were inquiring on the Golf R estate deal, which unfortunately finished last week. So a lot of you missed out on that because it was only on for a couple of days, 4 or 5 days, something like that. So a lot of people did miss out on the Golf R estate deal. So in response to that, we've put together this deal on the Seat Leon Sport Cupra, which is basically like Seat's equivalent to the Golf R estate. So it's a 2 litre petrol, 290. It's called the Cupra Black. Okay, they do it in the manual and the DSG. So this offer we're talking to you about now is on the manual, but we've also got prices on the DSG. So I'll show you the website so you can see the offer in a bit more detail. So, and I'll show you a couple of the pictures as well, because although we had that video there, it's good to see some pictures of it as well. There we go. So it's a 2 litre petrol. It's a 290 brake horsepower, and it's the estate version. And those, by the way, those red brake calipers are standard on this model as well. And so you see a picture of the bucket seats as well are standard on the car. So a couple of sort of key points on the spec worth mentioning are, like I say, these 19-inch alloys with the red brake calipers. You get the LED daytime running lights, front and rear parking sensors, sat nav, bucket seats, dynamic chassis control. So a hell of a lot of spec on this car as standard. The monthly payments, as you can see there, starting at $208 a month. Now that's excluding VAT, but as with all our offers, business and personal rates are exactly the same. So if you're a personal user, simply add the VAT and that'll get you to your rate. So $208 for businesses or $249 for personal customers. It's only on a 2-year deal as well. 6 payments in advance, and what I mean by that is you need to put 6 times the monthly rental down as your initial payment. As you know, that's your 6 up, and it allows 10,000 miles per annum. Also, you can see on the website there, there's a price there for a 3-year deal, which is slightly more expensive. But if it works out for a lot of customers that they do prefer to keep the car over a longer period of time, so they'll pay a little bit more to do that. But if you don't need to, you don't want to, you don't have to. And also, as I mentioned there, the prices are on 2 years, 10,000 miles, but the mileage, the annual mileage and the initial rental, we can adjust for you. Okay, now, so if you want to get a different price, if you want to increase the mileage or put down a low initial payment and want to know how you get to that price, there's two things you can do. So you can call us there, the number in the top left hand corner of the screen, 01517284711. You can call the office and we'll be able to get you a quote on that. We normally can do that on the phone for you straight away. It takes a couple of minutes. So just call the team and ask. Or if you haven't got time to do that, this is our online quote request form. So you can see it's pretty basic. All we need is your name, email address, phone number, and actually terms of what you're looking for in terms of the contract length and the annual mileage. Hit the request button, and someone will get back to you with the quotation. So that's the first offer we had for you, the Seat Leon Sport Cooper. The next deal we're going to talk to you about is on this one. It's the Audi Q7. So that's I'll just let you have a look at the video for a couple of seconds. This the deal we put together on this is on the 3 litre, as they all are, TDI. It's Quattro, so 4-wheel drive. This deal's on the 218 PS version. So the Audi do a 218 PS and a 262. This particular offer is on a 218, but I'll show you in a second where you can see the other offers on cars within this range. And it's the S-Line as well. Okay, so standard spec on the car, things like sat-nav, 20-inch alloys, 4-zone deluxe climate control, obviously Bluetooth, all-weather LED headlights, which is now coming standard on a lot of the high-spec Audi stuff, and privacy glass. So I will show you the deal. We'll talk you through the offer. Okay, so again, business users, headline rate is 420 plus the VAT, which is 504 inclusive of the VAT. Now, that to get down to that rental of 420 is on a longer term, sorry, of 4 years. But if you look there, we've got prices on 2 and 3 years for you, and it's only an extra £9 a month to take it on. In this case, the 2-year deal, which is £429 a month, or business users 514 inclusive of the VAT. Again, as all the offers here, if you need to increase the mileage or the term or the initial payment, whatever you need to do, however you want us to tailor it to your exact requirements, you can do via the website, the inquiry form, which I showed you a couple of seconds ago on the Seat, or giving us a call on 0151 728 4711. And what I'll quickly just show you now as well, because I mentioned that this particular offer I'm talking to you about is on the 218. If you wanted, say, the higher engine, the 262, you can get to that via the website. So I'll quickly just I'll show you that now. So if you scroll down, you can see here that the 272 272 PS model is the details of that are here. You can just click on that and get through to it. Same with, like, say, the Seat. If you wanted the automatic version of the Seat Leon Sport Tour we spoke about, if you just scroll down, you'll see the details to that there for you. Okay. So, like I say, guys, if you've got any questions throughout the live video, please use the comment section, and I'll be able to answer any of those sort of live for you. Be it questions regarding the lease offers which I'm talking about, or any sort of general leasing questions you have, please, just ask away, and I'll respond to you. Also, as well, it's worth pointing out that all the offers we're talking about today, and all our offers on our website, it's free delivery anywhere in the mainland UK, and road tax is included for the full contract period as well. All right, that's all the offers that are on our website. So third offer we've got for you guys is on the VW Golf GT edition, which I think we mentioned last week, but it's such a good offer. I think it's probably worth like a couple of these, really, keeping them keep them in again this week, because if you missed it, you didn't catch the video last week, or you missed the email, or you're new to us, then you might not have seen this offer, so it's definitely worth repeating. So this deals on the VW Golf hatchback. It's a 1.6 TDI, 110 PS engine, and the model we're talking about is the GT edition, which is an incredibly highly spec car. So a couple of the key things you see there on the website, which you're getting as standard on this car. It's sat nav, you get 18-inch alloys, you get panoramic sunroof, Alcantara stroke cloth seats, front and rear parking sensors, rear tinted glass, Bluetooth, DAB radio, all standard on this car. So it's a really highly spec car. It's £146 a month plus the VAT, or £175 a month if you're personal users, inclusive of the VAT. Now it's on a 2-year deal again, and it's 6 rentals in advance. The mileage is a little bit lower on this one. It's 5k per annum, but the excess mileage charge is only 6p plus VAT. And what that means in sort of dead simple terms is, if you did 1,000 miles over the total contract mileage, it's £60 plus VAT for every 1,000 miles you go over. So it's relatively cheap to exceed the mileage. So it actually can work out a little bit cheaper if you're in and around, say, between 5,000 and 8,000 miles per annum as your mileage. It's probably worth taking it on the lower 5k, and then you're only paying for what you use thereafter, rather than setting it on a higher mileage and then not using all that mileage and end up having to pay for it anyway, if that makes sense. So you're only paying for what you actually use. So it is a lot. If you can do it this way, it's a better way of doing it. But as I say, on the website we do try and show as many variables as we can without sort of overloading it. So we have got 8,000 miles on there. We've got 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years for both business and personal users. So there is a sort of a good variation of prices on there for you to see. But as I said a couple of times already, dead easy. If you want a price on say you want 15,000 miles a year on 3 years with no payments up front, all you have to do is give the office a call, and we'll be able to give you a price on the phone. Okay, it takes a couple of minutes, and then we can email it to you if you want, or if you just want a price and put the phone down, it's up to you. Just let us know what you want, and we'll be able to accommodate that. Okay, right. So fourth offer, and so near the end now, but the fourth offer we've got for you today is on the VW Scirocco R line, which is this vehicle here. Let's get some more details for you. Excuse me. Right, so it's the Scirocco 2-litre TSI, 180 PS R line. Again, really high spec car, and I'll flick through to that now, because the key thing with this is actually the price on this car. It's not an error. That is correct at £158 a month, plus the VAT, or £189 inclusive of the VAT. Again, same as the Golf GT edition we spoke about there. It's a 2-year deal, 6 payments up front, only 5k per annum. But this one definitely, as you could see, the 8,000 mile contract's £178 a month. So you're paying £20 a month extra to increase your mileage from 5 to 8, when your excess mileage charge is only £60 per 1,000 miles you go over. So it's cheaper to actually take it on the 5k and pay the excess. But again, any of these contracts we can adjust the mileage to whatever you want. We try and show ways to get you the cheapest price on the best deal. Basically, that's what we're here to do. To try and save you money, get you the best deals. Couple of key things worth speaking about on the spec on this Scirocco R line is the alloys. It's got the 19-inch alloys. You get the Vienna leather, the R line exterior and interior pack as well. It's the 2-litre TSI 180 PS engine as well. So it's a really good car. These are coming through for delivery, same as the Golf actually, for delivery sort of mid to late September. So you'll get that on the new plate. So these two offers, though, the Golf and the Scirocco, is worth pointing out. They are a limited offer. Okay, so there's a batch of vehicles that will get this discounted price, and once they're sold, the deal's gone, and the monthly payments, you're going to see them jumping up 100, 120, 150 pounds a month when this deal goes. So it's good. It's worth, if you're interested in it, start speaking to us now and taking advantage of this offer. Whilst it is on, because it isn't going to last for much longer, I don't believe. So I hope it does. I hope we can get more cars for you, but we are getting to the end of these vehicles now. So it's worth taking advantage of whilst it's here. So if we go to the last offer for you, I'll show you this. It's the one we started with. It's the Audi S3. The offer again we've put together for you is on the hatchback version, which is here. So it's the 2-litre TSI. It's 310. Now, if you've looked at the S3 in its previous model, because this is the new shape, if you looked at the previous shape S3, you'll know that it was only a 300. Well, I say only. It was a 300 brake horsepower engine. Audi have actually increased the engine power by 10 to 310 PS. It's a quattro as well, so 4-wheel drive. And again, they're doing it in manual and auto. Price we're talking about today for you guys is on the manual version. They've enhanced the spec on the new shape S3 as well, Audi. So it's now got sat nav as standard, which it didn't used to, and it's got heated seats as well, which again it didn't used to. It's got fine nappa leather as standard as well, and they've enhanced you get the dynamic rear indicators as well. Monthly payments are £269 plus the VAT. Now this is on a 4-year deal, allowing for 10,000 miles per annum with 6 payments in advance. So for personal users, that's £322 including the VAT. And I'll just scroll down a little bit further so you can see a little bit clearer. Hopefully you can. On the website there, we've got prices for 2, 3 and 4 years. So if you wanted to take that to a 3-year contract, which is probably more more viable for a lot of you, it only takes the payment up to £276 plus the VAT on a 3-year deal. So it only increases your monthly rental by around £7 a month. And then a 2-year deal again only takes it to £282 plus the VAT. So there are some small price increases to shorten the term on this particular deal, but they are only sort of fairly short, small price increases. So that's the 5 deals we've got for you today. We've picked out as our sort of top 5 leasing offers this week. I hope you like them. If you can give us a like or a share, that'd be perfect. We really appreciate that. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be emailing these offers out over the weekend for you, and putting them out on Facebook again. But like I say, we like to give the Facebook Live community a bit of a head start on these. So we hope you've enjoyed the video. So we've got a question here from Paul Williams, Golf R. So I presume you're asking if they're dealing with Golf R. Yeah, there is. If you give us 2 seconds, I'll be able to show you the details on that, Paul. I'll go through that deal in a bit more detail. We didn't include the Golf R on this week's sort of top 5 because we spoke about it for the last couple of weeks, so I did want to try and mix it up a little bit. But I know it is a popular offer with a lot of you, so I think the $5 is probably the right. So if I go to the website now. Okay, so yeah, what Paul's basically alluding to is there's a deal at the moment on the VW Golf R hatchback. And if you're unfamiliar with the car, I'll show you a couple of pictures. I'm sure you all know about it by now. There we go. So it's VW Golf. It's a 2-litre TSI, 300 brake. Engine is petrol. and 4-wheel drive. They do it in both the manual and VW's DSG gearbox. We've got cars coming through for September delivery. Sat nav is now standard on the Golf R, which is a fairly new feature. So if you're unaware, it's worth pointing out they've upgraded to include sat nav. Headline offer for you is 236 plus the VAT, or 283 inclusive of the VAT, and that particular deal's on a 3-year contract. We'll put some links in the comment section for this deal as well for your Paul, so you can go straight through to that and see the offers. And again, especially on the Golf here, if you scroll down from the main screen, you can see there we've got offers on the 3-door manual, 3-door DSG, 5-door DSG. They're all on there. So if you scroll down the website, you can, if the 5-door manual is not the car you're looking for, if you want the DSG, you can find it and go straight to it from the website. Fairly simple to use. So we've got this one here, for example, it's the DSG version. So it increases your rent a little bit for the DSG gearbox, taking it to $249 a month plus the VAT. Again on a 3-year 5k contract. That's $299 inclusive of that. So I think that about wraps that up for this week. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some value out of it. And if you does, give us a like. Hit the share button as well. Be greatly appreciated. And that kind of all that leaves me to say is thank you for watching. Hope you have a great weekend, and please feel free to give us a call or drop us an email or inquire via the website if you need anything. So take care. Thank you very much. Or is that last? Whoa, snuck in there, Mark. Just about to hit the stop button, and you snuck in there. Mark Garrett, any deals on the GTD? Not black or red. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, Mark, we've got offers on the GTD, and what I'll do is I'll just show you how I'm sort of navigating around here and getting to these offers. So when Mark's asking that question, I'm in the Golf R offer, and I'm just gonna hunt that deal down by the website. So probably worth just showing so how I get there. So GTD, Mark, various offers on those at the moment. So the cheapest deal is on the standard colour car, which is here. So prices, Mark, starting at £172 a month. Now we've done something slightly different on this GTD. We have increased initial rental a fair bit, but we've done that via sort of what customers are asking us on this GTD. They wanted to see it with a higher initial payment, which we've done at £2,000 plus that. But as you can see, from the website there, if you wanted to do the normal 6 payments down, you can see the prices there on the website directly, or you can drop us an email or make an inquiry or give us a call, and we'll be able to sort of do you a tailored quote there. But the headline deal's on £172 a month, Mark, which is £206 including the VAT, and that's on a 2-year deal. Okay, so there's still offers on those. There's still sort of stock about, get normally within a sort of 3 to 4 weeks for you, delivery on those. And it's great spec, and if you didn't know much about the GTD, it's worth taking a look at. So if the GTD is perfect for customers like that sort of high performance car, but maybe need a diesel because they are doing slightly higher mileage where you need that economy. So that's the deal. So there's another question here from Craig Williams, S3 DSG 10K delivery time model. Right, so Craig Williams is asking about the S3 DSG. So Craig, thanks for watching, and I will go to that now for you. Stuart Howarth asking about a Focus ST. Stuart, we are part of an Audi and VW dealership group. So what that means, Stuart, is we focus on those brands. So we don't offer Ford Focuses. Unfortunately, it's not something we could help you with. So we only actually we stick to the brands we know. What it means is we're actually able to give you we feel a better deals, better service, because we're not trying to give you prices on every make, every model available. We're just focusing on the ones we know we can deliver you the best price and best service on. So Craig, a couple of questions on here. So Craig, here's the price on the S3 DSG on 10k. So you've got 2-year prices starting at 320, Craig, plus the VAT. 308 on 3 years and 296 on 4 years. Just add the VAT to get to your personal rate, and that is on 10,000 miles per annum. Delivery time, Stuart, we're looking at probably October time now on these S3s. We've took quite a few orders recently, and it is pushing the build weeks back a little bit. So I'd say October for you there. So yeah, standard spec now on the S3. Like I said, I mentioned briefly before, it has been enhanced a little bit over the previous model. So sat nav standard now, and heated seats, which weren't previously. Other standard bits of kit is you get 18-inch alloys as standard. You get in fine nappa leather, dynamic rear indicators, the Audi sound system, LED headlights front and rear. So it's a lot of spec on that car now, and obviously performance. I don't need to tell you too much about that. I'm sure you know about that. I'm sure you've looked into it, but yeah, it's a 2-litre TSI 310 brake. It's quattro S-tronic gearbox, fantastic gearbox in that car. So it's a really good car. Pushing it quite heavily at the moment, and there's some really good offers on them. So the prices will go up on these. It's a new model, so you tend to find the manufacturer gives you a bit more support on them to get them on the road. So as the order bank builds up, you'll probably see the price increase. So it's worth jumping on now. Okay, so I think that's it. Yeah, no more questions. So like I say, just leave me to say thank you very much for watching, and have a great weekend. I look forward to speaking to you or hearing from you soon.